I am so excited because I have our next guest is actually in studio, and she's a good friend of mine. We met about 4 years ago, and I had no idea who the hell she was.
I'm writing about my adventure, my 7 years adventure here in Los Angeles. The reason why I came here, how I was the first time I've been here, and how I am right now. Yeah. And also the goals. The goals were different. Because I arrived here, and I wasn't really prepared to be and to leave Los Angeles. Because, you know, here is everything is amazing. You know?
The first year that you came here, the first time you came here, where did you stay? Because you were telling me earlier that, you know, you live the life of Beverly Hills, you live the life of Hollywood, you live the life of Venice, which is when I met you, and you live the life of now you hang out, you're staying in Manhattan Beach, which is where a lot of athletes are. You realize that all the basketball players and everybody's in Manhattan Beach. So where did you come first? You came to Beverly Hills or Hollywood?
First, I was just visiting a friend, a skier, and I was in Venice. And then the second time, I rent an apartment with a friend of mine in Beverly Hills. And this was the time that I stayed here more.
That was when I met you.
Yeah, exactly.
You were looking for fulfillment. You were looking for happiness.
Right, exactly. Yeah. And this city really inspired me to find myself and to find my position in the world. So I was having a good career in Italy. I was already hosting on TV. So I was happy about my life. But at the end of the season, I just wanted to escape, you know, from reality, from my life. I wanted to come here and improve my English, getting ready to do whatever I want. So basically, I'm ready to finish my manuscript now because I came here because I was disappointed because of love. And now I'm going back happy, and I'm staying here in Los Angeles just happy without expectations because of love. Yeah. You know? So everything turns around love. And love for life, love for men, love for myself.
Yeah.
So it's a kind of spiritual travel that I've done in myself. And
that you want to share.
And the main character is Los Angeles in this case.
Yeah.
You know?
That's really interesting because, isn't that interesting?
It is interesting that you came to Los Angeles and kind of had a spiritual journey, because a lot of people come to Los Angeles for
and
almost
have
like a materialistic journey.
Yeah, they have a superficial journey.
Yeah,
right.
Totally.
Well, this is what happened to me the first year, or maybe also the second. But then I just found that I was lost. Yeah. At one point, I felt, oh my God, I'm lost. What should I do now? So I just started to look inside.
Peter, do you have anything you want to ask Claudia?
I mean, that actually brings up a good point, the whole social media. I know you're really into social media, Claudia. And, you know, you do so many different things. You come from the skiing background at such a professional level, and then you do TV at such a high level, like with the Sochi Olympics, and you're writing a book, and you're a model, and you got a clothing line. So you're really your own product. Like, it's you.
Yeah.
Like, how have you gone about from thinking of yourself and branding yourself as your own product?
Well, good question. I put myself on the market every day through social networks, through connection with people. I think I'm a good communicator, so I love meet people, talk to people, you know, invent and be creative all the time, not to be bored, you know, to do the same thing all the time. And it helps me to be open to possibilities and no fear at all. Anyway, you have to stay really connected with the world. So I had an agent in the past, and I have not an agent right now because, well, I'm not telling I can be the agent of myself, but I'm telling that
you're looking. You don't have an agent right now. You explained it to me last night, but you're really looking for if there was an agent, you wouldn't say no to an agent.
Yeah, exactly.
But an agent that really had the same vision for you that you have for yourself.
Exactly. And sometimes it's tough.
Yeah. You know? Yeah, because people can be judgmental or whatever you know.
So all you agents out there, we've got a great catch for you here.
Yeah.
I think how can we're getting to the point where we're wrapping up. How can people reach you, Claudia? Give us the rundown of your social media. And
I think they can contact me through Facebook or Twitter with private messages. I would prefer right now.
Yeah.
But then I will be back to everybody, and I'm really looking for, you know, somebody who has, like you said, my vision.
Yeah, your
okay.
vision.
I come from sport, sport taught me the disciplines.
Yeah.
How to be strong, how to be,
how to set a goal and go after it, as opposed to set a goal and kind of throw your hands up when it becomes difficult.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. And I know that. I remember when I first met you, you were doing this thing where you were trying every freaking sport. You were here and you were going to do every sport.
Oh, yeah.
Surfing, skateboarding, I don't know, every sport you were doing. And I admired you for that, because it was like, how fun is that to do that? And you were shooting it. I remember that you were shooting it, right?
Yeah. You know why? There is a reason why I tried all the sports. So, first of all, because I'm curious and I like to try sport in general. But I'm not in a great shape like in the past. I'm telling you right now, because I'm a little bit more lazy. But second, because I think that if you want to speak about sport, you have to know what the other people are feeling. Did you ever? It's easy.
And that's an amazing tip you just gave people too. Like if there's something you want to do, you really have to live it and do it.
Yes, I believe that also. Thank you for being here.
Thank you. Thank you, Wendi. Thank you, Peter. I really love you guys.
Thank you for being here, Claudia. It was so wonderful to meet you and have you on the CSPOT.
And